Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
Excuse me. Whoa. Wow. What a way to start the stream. Jabba, don't be doing that at the beginning of the stream, bro. That's freaking ridiculous. We can't be doing that at 7 o'clock. You got to wait till a little bit towards the end of the stream to be doing that, Jabba. Okay? All right. Someone said to the moon. Someone said late. All right. Let's jump on into Bitcoin. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys had a fantastic day, though. Kind of a boring, once again, I mean, we kind of come into the stream with some boring price action. Will we maintain that boring price action during the stream? That is the question. Today wasn't really Bitcoin's day, right? What was there today? You guys spent 257 likes before the stream started. That's actually insane. I appreciate you the support, guys. That's absolutely insane. I guess I have to up the ante there. Yesterday we did 250. I did 200 today. I wasn't expecting it to be a crazy day today. That's why. But hey, I underestimated you guys, and I appreciate that. So I definitely underestimated everyone, which is I guess my fault, right? But yeah, so sort of a slow day for Bitcoin today, but we saw some good movers, right? ETH finally getting some movement to the upside, breaking that resistance that's been keeping it down at like 3,600 for the last, I don't know, for a while, right? It's been kind of stuck below this resistance for a good amount of time, really since back here on September 7th. So ETH finally gets some good movements, 5% to the upside today. Thank you. And there was a reason why I was drinking coffee last night, guys, and this is the exact reason right here. If you're new to the stream, ETH is my wife. It was a late night last night, and that is why ETH moved up. Other than that, not really much else. VeChain's doing pretty well today. Chainlink's doing pretty well today. Not a lot of other big movers. It's just at least according to the ones that I'm looking at here on the right side. But overall, Bitcoin is sort of just a boring day. But we'll go over what I expect to happen here over the course of the next couple of days. Let's start out on Coin Market Cap, though. Let's see what we got going on. Michelle said, "You the boss, please read my message." I don't know what message you're talking about, to be honest. I mean, it could be a ton of different messages there. But let's take a look at CoinMarketCap real quick. So, yeah, just not a ton of movers. Like we said, ETH up about 5% today. Uniswap finally getting some moves, up about 7% today. Hasn't really moved too much, which is kind of nice seeing that from Uniswap. Congrats to all the Uniswap people out there. You freaking go.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Chainlink. Link the Slink finally making some movements. Let's do a round of applause for Chainlink in the chat. Let me see some clapping emojis in the chat. Finally, Chainlink at least starting to get back above that $25 mark that's been keeping it down freaking forever, up to like 26.50. Axie Infinity continuing to kill it. I mean, what's new? H bar continue to kill it. So I mean, there's some pretty good movers here in the top like 30 or so. Telcoin up 18% again today. Pretty nice move for Telcoin, which is nice. It's been sort of doing pretty well the last couple days here. Axie Infinity, Near Protocol, Flow, Uniswap, pretty good movers. Biggest losers, Dot, right? We saw a pretty big move up for Dot, like 20% move up for Dot. So it was pretty much expected that Dot was going to get probably a little bit of a pullback today. I mean, ETH kind of stole the show a little bit today. So I don't expect this to be a huge downtrend for Dot. Just kind of consolidating after a 20% move to the upside yesterday. Shiba down about 4%. Guys, let me grab my one Shiba that I do own. I only own one Shiba. Here he is. Okay. You're gonna be all right, buddy. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna go back up. You know, as long as Bitcoin continues up, you're gonna be going up, buddy. All right. So don't get too fretted. Don't fret too much there. Kusama curved out. Not too much craziness going on really there. We'll take a look at our meme coins in a little bit, but let's jump on into Bitcoin. All right.
This is my wife, Ethereum.
It's not my life, Ethereum. I'm gonna change that. But all right. So Bitcoin. What I think we are in is just. This is the 30-minute chart, so this is not the hourly. You could look at this on the hourly chart too. Yeah, I guess we can take a look on the hourly chart. On the 30-minute or the hourly, we're just sort of in a downwards channel, right? We had a little bit of a fake out earlier today where we actually pumped all the way back up to about 58.1 and then pulled right back into the channel, pumped up back above the channel, and are now back into the channel, right? So just a ton of different stuff really going on today. It's Bitcoin just kind of bouncing around. Typically what it does during the stream, that's what it did outside of the stream today, which is really, really freaking nice. Really, really freaking nice. So what are we watching for here? Well, we're just waiting for a breakout of this channel, right? If we actually zoom into like the 30-minute chart, there actually might be, if we really want to get like really down and dirty here, which, sometimes we like to get down and dirty. We know how we go on this channel. Sometimes we're a little dirty on here. But maybe you have some upward support here and you're sort of consolidating. And you're probably going to see a move on the shorter term time frames relatively soon, in my opinion. Probably within the next hour or so, based off that little trend line. But I'm not going to zoom in here on the 15-minute and do some TA on the 15-minute charts. I don't think that's really noteworthy. Now, what I'm watching for here is this 1 hour 20 EMA. You guys know I'm a big fan of the 20 EMA on every time frame. I tend to use that in pretty much every time frame. It just sort of works for support and resistance levels. We've been sort of holding it as support. We dipped up below a little bit, but now, right, we've been holding it as support the last couple hours. Will that continue to hold support? Well, we just got a nice bounce off of it here. Let's see if that's enough juice to get us back over this sort of resistance line. It's a little bit better on the 15-minute, but you get the general gist. Can we get back above this resistance line that we had one little fake out to the upside earlier and dumped back down? So that's what I'm watching here for on the hourly. There's not too much on the RSI and stock RSI, right? Yeah, it's not worth looking at the 15-minute. Exactly, VZH. But yeah, I mean the RSI, it's not a ton going on here, right? It's not, bullish divergence, there's no bearish divergence. There's nothing really to take from here. And the stock RSI is the same thing. You're sort of just at your midway point, and there's not really much to take from this at the current moment. So just waiting on this next Bitcoin move. I think you're going to get squeezed between this EMA and this downtrend of resistance. That's what you're going to be watching for here on the hourly. All right, let's go to the 4-hour chart. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. All right, so here's the thing. Let me get Shiba off my friggin' shoulder, man. Shiba, get off me, man. Get off me. Go sit on your bed. Go sit on your bed. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay? No, but in all seriousness, we are in, so on the 4-hour chart, you know, it's sort of the same kind of scenario as the hourly, just obviously a little bit differently, right? We have this uptrend of resistance, right? So we're making higher highs. What you'll notice is here on the RSI, you are making lower highs on the RSI, right? So, I mean, there is bearish divergence. We talked about this yesterday. There's bearish divergence for BTC at the current moment. But what have we said consistently on this channel, guys? There is bearish divergence. We cannot say there's not, right? We can't just ignore that fact, right? We're not going to be some of these bears and sort of just ignore some of the bullish factors. We're going to look at both factors. But what have I said consistently? Even though there's bearish divergence and a pullback is possible, here's what I've said recently.
Rant alert. Rant alert.
When Bitcoin's in an uptrend, okay, Bitcoin does whatever the frick it wants to do. So I'm going to state this right now before we go into this, right? Bitcoin does whatever it wants to do, whenever it wants to do it, with who wants to do it, with how it wants to do it, why it wants to do it, where it wants to do it. Okay? It's going to do what it wants to do, even though it has this bearish divergence. I would not be surprised if this just pumped to the upside again. Okay? When Bitcoin's bullish, it tends to do what I've noticed, the opposite of what everyone thinks. We're at that point again, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Bitcoin could have a pullback here, right? And the charts are saying that Bitcoin is due for a pullback. But how many times have we said that in the past? When everyone's calling for one thing, okay, and I watched a couple videos today, and everyone's expecting a pullback. Everyone's expecting a pullback. The charts look like they're going to have... The charts look like Bitcoin needs a pullback, all right? But the charts are only part of the story. Everyone is expecting a pullback, man. Everyone's expecting a pullback. I think the charts look like it needs a pullback. I saw VZH, my man VZH before the stream thinks there's going to be a pullback. And most videos that I watch today, people expect there's going to be a pullback. Once again, Bitcoin tends to do the opposite of what everyone thinks. And I think there's a possibility, and I'm not going to say this is a guarantee. Okay, I'm not going to say this is a guarantee, but here's what I'll say about that. All right, here's what I'll say. Let me take a sip of water before I go too much into this. Cruz said while waiting. Here's what I'll say about that. And everyone's expecting a pullback. Bitcoin is going to do the opposite of what everyone thinks. I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin just continue up and leave all the no-coiners, leave all the people who have not bought in yet, because there are people still sitting on the sidelines waiting for that next dip, right? They're consistently just waiting on that next dip, waiting. 45K, 50K. I'm going to be waiting. I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin just leave all those people in the dust and make them FOMO back over $60,000. I would not be surprised at that one bit. That would be the ultimate troll thing for Bitcoin to do at this point. Because there's still a lot of people, right? There's still a lot of disbelief in the market. There's still a lot of... The volume's extremely low right now, right? The sentiment is not where it should be, in my personal opinion. Right? So what better thing would it do, the whales, to pump it up, leave all the people that are expecting a pullback in the dust, and just go up from here? I am not ruling that out. Even though, right, what I'll say is the charts on the 4-hour, right, on the daily, might look like they need a little bit of a retracement, okay? But the ultimate troll thing to do is Bitcoin to pump. And I was going to... sort of I was gonna sort of need what was I gonna say? I was gonna sort of show one YouTuber that I like to counter trade, not counter trade, but I like to take the sentiment of the opposite of what he says. And even this guy who's this one guy, guys, I'm not going to name his name because I don't want to. I'm going to stop doing people as dirty as I was before. All right. This guy, okay, he here, this is what he was. All right, let me go to my schedule here. On Sunday, he was bearish. Okay. On Monday, he was bullish. On Tuesday, he was bearish. Wednesday, he was bullish. And today, he is bearish again. Okay. I'm not going to name names. I mean, you guys could probably figure it out. But yeah, I mean, he's bearish today. So that's another reason why I think that we're going to go up. Don't stoke vigilant. No. Do him dirty. I'm not going to do him dirty. I'm not going to do this guy dirty. This guy has never done anything to me. So until someone does something to me, I'm not going to do him dirty. Let's call the guy Mark. Yeah. Kyle said, let's do him dirty. You guys really want me to do him dirty? You guys really want me to do him dirty? I'm not going to. You guys can figure it out, bro. You guys can figure it out. But yeah, I mean, like we said, there's bearish divergence on the 4-hour chart. Keep that in mind, right? I mean, we sort of already cooled off the 4-hour RSI. So if we want to have another pump, Bitcoin has the pump in it, right? So just keep that in freaking mind. Keep that in freaking mind. If we go to the daily chart, we're still about like below some pretty critical resistance on multiple different things, right? Do them dirty. All right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna freaking do it. You know what? It's not dirty. It's factual. All right. You guys want me to do it? I'm gonna freaking do it. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. This is only for you guys. I mean, I would never do this for anyone else. Let's bring this up. There we go. Let me bring up the channel here real quick. Whoops. I didn't mean to play the video. Hold on. I gotta bring it up for you guys. Here we go. And let me bring up the channel real quick. Make sure we got no auto plays here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's bring this over here. And we will go from there, shall we? This is just for you guys. Okay, this is for no one else. All right. Here we go. All right, this guy. This freaking guy, man. Look at him. You can look at his freaking banner, bro. Look at his
Rant alert.
Look at his freaking banner, dude. That's the first thing I have to note, man. All right. So this freaking guy. 80% pump is what he says today. So he predicted an 80% pump. Okay. Yesterday, he said, I'm getting very worried about Bitcoin right now. Okay. The day before that, he said, Bitcoin holders, you won't like this video if you're bullish on Bitcoin. The day before that, he said, OMG, huge Bitcoin buy signal just flashed. Okay. The day before that, he said, Bitcoin to 130K. The day before that, he says, is Bitcoin about to collapse? The day before that, he says, Bitcoin plus 70K soon. The day before that, he said, Bitcoin holders, watch out for the scary sign. I could keep going. Every day it's different. It's bullish, bearish. Guys, this freaking there's some people, man, I can't do it with. But that's the guy that I literally do the opposite of. But I'll leave it at that. I don't like to do people dirty like that, But if a guy has his freaking car as his banner, bro, I'm sorry, you're asking for it, bro. You're asking for it. Looks like great marketing. Seriously. All right, let's move it. If you like that guy, go for it, man. Go for it. I'm telling you right now, I literally do the opposite of what that guy does. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's move on.
Rant alert.
Let's move on. So let's see what Bitcoin's doing. So we're below big resistance, right? We're below big resistance. It's Bitcoin though. It's Bitcoin. The charts are only like, I could argue that the charts are maybe 10 to 20% of what's actually going on here. You guys know that, right? It's not just that, okay? Bitcoin can easily just pump here. We're just at a big resistance, right? I mean, if you look left, we have a previous peak back here from February, right? If you look at the weekly, right, we have a weekly high back here from February, and we're at like that wedge, that bearish wedge that all the bears are talking about, right? The bearish wedge. But if you look at this, okay, if you look at this, it's also the... We actually slightly got over the 786. You could argue that you're still at the 786 Fibonacci level too. So, I mean, you just have a lot of confluence at this level, guys, right? So here's what I'll say about this. If there was ever a time for Bitcoin to have a pullback, now would be the time, right? We're at a fib level. We're at the wedge resistance. We're at a horizontal resistance looking left. If this was a time to have a pullback, now would be the time, right? Bearish divergence on the 4 hour. I'm still not going to count out Bitcoin though. I'm still not going to count out Bitcoin. I'm not going to say that we're just going to dump to the oblivion. If we do have some type of pullback, right? I'm going to start out with this scenario. If we do have some type of pullback, right? The first level I'd be looking at is simply the $53,000 level, all right? 53,000 because we never came back down to test this previous high right here. We never came back down to test this previous high, which... You usually want to come back down and test previous important like macro highs, right? This was a macro high before we had that sort of dip here. You want to come back down and test these levels. We never really came back down to test that level. Still could happen, right? If that doesn't hold, I'd probably look for, there's another level looking left. I'd probably look for somewhere around like 51. I don't even know. Where was I looking at before? It was like 51.3. 51.3. Yeah, it was right about here. So this previous low, this previous wick low, and then a couple different peaks back here. Those are the couple levels that I watch for. But I don't think we go, even if we did have a pullback, I don't expect us to go below 51.2. And if we go below 53,000, I'll be scooping up more BTC. You best bet. Told you guys I bought at 54,000. All right. And if we go below 53,000, I will buy more BTC. I will be gladly buy some more below 53,000 for sure. Kenneth said, I'm going to get an 86 Civic with loud, annoying exhaust with my crypto gains. There you go, Ken. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm freaking talking about. All right, let's move on to the bullish scenario, right? The bullish scenario. Bitcoin just says, screw you. I'm going to pump to the upside, which typically is what Bitcoin does in times like this, right? Bitcoin comes out, trolls the chat just like Bob does, okay? Trolls the chat just like Bob does. Bitcoin rolls in and goes, you guys are idiots. You guys are all calling for a pullback. I'm just going to pump. Look at these idiots. All calling for a pullback on YouTube. All calling for a pullback in the chat. All calling for pullback on Twitter. I'm just going to pump and leave all you guys in the dust. That's what Bitcoin might be doing. Looking at all of us right now and just pumps the upside. Do I care if we go down or we go up? No, I don't. Now, a lot of people would like it to go down so they can fill up some more bags. A lot of people are sick of filling up their bags and just want the price to go up, right? There's two sides to the story. And I think either of those scenarios in the short term could play out. So I always want everyone to be cautious of what could happen in the short term versus what could happen in the long term, right? Long term, still expecting the price to get up to our levels we've been talking about, right? Short term, you can't really predict on what Bitcoin's going to do in the short term. It's especially in times like this. You can't predict what the market makers and the whales are going to do most of the times. There's a lot of people who try to do it, a lot of people who fail to do it, right? Please last time it dumps. Bill D said, please last time it dumps. Seriously, dude, I think there's a lot of people who hope it's the last time for it to dump. All right, let's look here at this weekly chart. So on the weekly, we got all the way above this level, but we actually have dropped slightly below, which is fine. This week, I would like to get a close above 58.1 just to get a higher high than this high back here. If we don't, it's not a freaking huge deal. I mean, you've got 3 bullish weeks in a row. So it's not like you have a bearish week or anything if you close below there. But obviously, we have a long week to go, right? Anything can happen in the weekend, especially, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got 3 days left in the week, right? We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen here in the next 3 days. So that's what I'm watching for in the weekly. I would like to get a close above there. If, like I said, if not, I don't think it's the end of the world. We're not going to freaking zero.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
If that happens, okay? Someone asked, where's Fractal Boy? Well, you know what? I got Fractal Boy for you. I got Fractal Boy for you. Where's Fractal Boy? Let's take a look at Jordan's Fractal. Okay, I got to put a TM here. Hold on. We got to trademark this. We got to trademark this Fractal. Let's put Jordinu Inu and then a C for copyright. Yeah, here we go. So no one copies the Fractal. Here we go. Let's put that up there. Perfect. Giordano Inu. But no, in all seriousness, I kind of what we said yesterday. I do think that we're somewhere in this range, right here. Kind of what we said yesterday, where this price action, I do believe is this kind of this price action, which, you know, like we said yesterday. I mean, there is a couple little dips here. It's not a 1-to-1 fractal as always. It looks like we're moving up a little bit faster. We're moving up even faster than we did in 2017 on this fractal, which is pretty nuts, considering that 2017 we went freaking nuts, right? But we're actually outpacing that since the end of September bottom that we had in 2017, right? Which is nuts, man. Absolutely nuts considering. So we're a little bit of ahead of schedule based on this, but you know, I do think we're somewhere in this range right here, where, you know, you could have a little bit, you know, a day that you have a dip back down, right? A day that you have a dip back down. But overall, I think it's mostly just going to be upwards consolidation until we have that move up again. If you look back in the past, I bet you even had bearish div here that played out, and then you just went up higher. So it probably could play out pretty similarly. Like if we go in the past, let's actually look back in 2017. If you actually had bearish div on that move, let's take a look. Let's bring up the RSI back here in, what was it, October-ish? Yeah, you did. You had bearish div right there. And you got a little bit of a pullback, right? You had 3 red days, and then boom, you went up even higher, right? So I don't think it's the end of the world. I mean, you could have these bearish divergences, have slight little pullbacks on the daily, and then just keep going up, right? So keep that in mind. I mean, that's relatively where I would expect we are at this current moment in thy fractal, okay? In thy fractal. But that is that. That is that. VGH said smash the likes. Jordan, I played the market maker before managing a trading desk.
Jordan, I played the market maker before managing a trading desk, staff of 53. There is risk to push the price like that.
There's risk to push the price like that. Oh, there definitely is, man. There definitely is. Yeah, we'll see what they do. I mean, they've done it in the past, right? I mean, they've done it in the past, is what I will say. You know, back here in September of last year, I mean, they pretty much mooned it from 10,000 all the way up to 40,000, right? I mean, just like that. I mean, the really the FOMO on this, really didn't start until we breached, I would argue, until we breached like 23,000. So, I mean, they've done it in the past, right? They've done it in the past. We'll see if it moves up like that. I'm not gonna say it's 100% guarantee or anything. That's why we always look at it both ways, but we'll see. We'll see. Fear and greed index today, guys. Do I need to rant about the fear and greed index today? The fear and greed. All right. If you're new to the channel, right? The fear and greed index. Here's what I'll say about that. The fear and greed index does not matter if you're in greed. Okay. I think there's a common misconception that, you know, the market needs to dump if we're in greed. It's just not true. It's just not true. We'll look at it when the fear and greed index comes out in 30 minutes, but it's just not true. All right. The market, just because the fear and greed index is in greed doesn't mean you're going to have a dip. I mean, we can go look at it. Okay. But what I'll say is from October to April last year, 6 months straight, there was only 4 days where you were not in greed during a 6-month stretch. Okay. And you just continued up. So it's not really the best indicator for tops, right? For bottoms, it's a great indicator for me for buying. But as far as selling goes, the fear and greed index to me isn't the best indicator for tops. I mean, you can just look at the facts. I'm not just making stuff up. I've looked at this countless times in the past. But let's see what's going on here. It's literally Ben Cowan's fractal. That's not Ben Cowan's fractal, bro. That's not Ben Cowan's fractal. I've been looking at that for months. People are too funny, man. People are too funny. All right. Let's move on. What's a stolen fractal among friends? Bro, I guarantee, I 100% guarantee I've been looking at that fractal longer. Guarantee it. Absolutely guarantee. Russia to expert crypto. Yeah, cool. Absolutely. Momentum is extremely important in price action. That too. Ben made all charts. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have? Bitcoin dominance. All right. Bitcoin dominance. Let's see what's going on here. So the Bitcoin dominance it had a little bit of a drop. I'm seeing all over Twitter now. All over Twitter. It's altcoin season's back on. There's this one channel, right? I'm not gonna name names again. I guess I will. There's this one channel that's like getting mad at everyone because they're saying it's Bitcoin's time to shine, and I mean, their whole channel's built on just, you know, talking about different altcoins. But guys, in Q4, it's Bitcoin's time to shine. Nothing's going to be different. I mean, it's been every single year. Could it play out differently? Yes, but that's sort of just a guess and sort of just a that's sort of just a guess, and it's not based on anything. You're just sort of saying, I think the altcoin dominance is I think altcoins are gonna outpace Bitcoin in Q4. It's never happened in the past. It's never happened in the past. Not in October, not in November. You're sort of just guessing at that point. All we have to look at is what's happened in the past. Bitcoin dominance has risen every single October and November since 2016. Okay? Since 2016. You know, so sort of telling people that the altcoins are going to outpace Bitcoin just because you think it's going to happen is sort of, you're just guessing. You're just guessing at this point. So, but, you know, keep that in mind. I mean, I'm not going to go through every single one. We've looked at it in the past, but, you know, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. 1K likes is Jordan giving out the banter bags. Yeah. All right. So on the daily shot for this, like I said, we had a little bit of a pullback. I'm not sure where this is going to bounce really. Previous low right here. You're trying to bounce off this previous low. I'm not sure where this is going to bounce from. I'm not sure if it's going to bounce from here. Not sure if this is going to bounce from down here. I have no freaking clue, right? I have no freaking clue, right? So, you know, we'll see where this bounces. Just because it bounced for 2 or 3 days does not mean it's going to be coming back all the way down to here. I see some tweets on Twitter. I mean, the Bitcoin dominance goes down for 1 day, and it's like, see, altcoin season is coming. It's like, trust me, I would love for altcoin season to come. I am 70% in altcoins. Okay, I'm 30% Bitcoin, 70% alts. I would want nothing more than an altcoin season to happen. Okay, this is coming from a completely unbiased perspective. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi. Okay, if anything, you could probably call me more of an altcoin maxi, to be honest. It's just, I'm just looking at what's happened in the past, and I'm expecting this to continue up. If I'm wrong, well, that's the first time in history that this has happened. So, I mean, anyone could probably be wrong looking at this chart, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm still expecting Bitcoin to outpace alts. Doesn't mean altcoins are going to go down in value. It just means that, you know, they're not going to go up as much as Bitcoin. Okay. So, total market cap. The total market cap. George has some cool Lego. You guys, it's a weird crew in the chat today, man. Weird crew in the chat today. Very freaking weird. I do have to say. Some new faces. A lot of new faces in the chat today. Not sure why there's a lot of new faces today. But hey, I like new faces. I gotta learn some of your guys' names. Alt season doesn't start until after BTC peaks. Could be. All right, let's look at total real quick. Guys, we're so close today. I was ready to start playing the pump music, right? I mean, we looked like we were going to break that high on the total market cap. You know, downwards resistance coming down. Look at this wick you had above it, and then you just got slam dunked. You got slammed dunked back down here, back down this resistance line, right? So, you know, you sort of got to see what happens here next. But yeah, I mean, it looked really good today. It looked really freaking good today. Do you remember me? I remember everyone's name that's here all the time, man. I've said that yesterday. I remember literally everyone's name. But yeah, I mean, you're still waiting on this breakout for total, man. I made a video on my other channel for this. You're still waiting on this breakout for total. This is what Bitcoin's waiting for. I'm telling you right now. If this breaks out, you're going to see movement on pretty much every alt. I mean, I'm not going to say every single alt, but you're going to see movement on the whole market if you do break this on a close, right? So that's what we're waiting for at the current moment. We could talk about everything we want to talk about, like we've been doing the last week. But until we break this, we're patiently waiting on that next move for Bitcoin. I think you break this, I think that's when Bitcoin gets its next big move. I thought it was going to be today, and bearing that you get some pumpage here before the stream, you're probably not going to see it today, to be honest. You're probably not going to see it today. Total market cap on this chart. Anything I really want to touch on here? Oh, what I want to touch on here is, guys, it's going to be an interesting week. We sort of touched on this yesterday, but we could be making the highest weekly close of all time for the total market cap. Once again, I mean, it's a dead cat bounce, as we like to say, guys. It's a dead cat bounce. A freaking dead cat bounce. I saw someone on Twitter today that said, so just here, I saw someone on Twitter say this today. I should have screenshotted it. They said, this is exactly what they said, guys. They said, just because the total market cap is higher than the previous high doesn't mean it's not a dead cat bounce. I'm like, bro, do you even know the definition of a dead cat bounce? I didn't actually say this. I was just thinking it to myself. I was like, holy moly, like, where do these people come from? Literally, the definition of a dead cat bounce is to make a lower high. Yeah, I don't know where some of these people come from. But no, in all seriousness, we're seeing we close on Sunday. We got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A lot could happen. We could pull back a little bit, and this could be completely erased from history. But, you know, as of right now, we are right.
Please look into solve if you can King Jordan. Need a
Yeah.
lead bump, and grind, and it needs to move and grow.
No, but in all seriousness, if as long as it stays where it is now or goes up a little bit higher, you're going to have the highest weekly close of all time for the total crypto market cap. That is some exciting stuff. I think we should be playing the pop music for that, but we got to wait till Sunday. We got to wait till Sunday. We can't get too antsy just yet. I got cats. This dead cat is more alive than a live one. 100%, dude. 100%. But yeah, so that's what I want to touch on there. I actually saw something funny here. Guys, look at this. This actually, I saw this on Twitter today. I don't know. I thought it was just randomly funny. This is the XRP holders thinking what they're going to get. After years of waiting, they get young Megan Fox into old Megan Fox. Just hodl your XRP, guys. This is what you're being sold right here. This is what you're being sold. Hodl your XRP, and one day you will get this transformation from young bags into old bags. Okay, hodl the damn XRP. I thought this was kind of funny, so I wanted to show you guys. It was really freaking funny. All right, let's move on. Let's freaking move on. All right, so I wanted to touch on another. Little indicator here, which is the Bitcoin realized hodl ratio, right? You guys know, like on-chain stuff, right? Typically, what we've seen for Bitcoin is when we go sideways on the RODL, I guess you could say it, the RODL ratio, or I guess it's just called the RODL. When you go sideways here, typically that shows that there's accumulation in the market. Usually when you're in a bear market, you see a sharp decline in this ratio, all right? And you can see it in every single peak. You had a sharp decline. Okay, this is very, very similar. If we sort of look at this here, guys, this is very, very similar to 2013, right? Where you had an initial sharp decline and then you sort of just peaked out sideways and started to build some momentum on this. Okay, in previous bear markets, I mean, you sort of had some sharp declines right after, right? Sharp decline, sharp decline. Look what we're doing here, right? We had initial small little decline, and now we've been going sideways for a long freaking time. So we've been going sideways for 8 months on this. Okay, that shows that there's a serious accumulation, and it's starting to move up. You guys can't see it really on your screen, but it's starting to move back up here. Okay, the whales are just going to continue to accumulate while us plebs, okay, sit here and panic sell on every 5%, 10%, even 15% dip while we just keep giving them our coins, Guys, we sort of looked at it yesterday too. The long-term hodlers are scooping up all our coins. It's at an all-time high. Do I still have that up here? Yeah, I still have it up. We looked at this yesterday, guys. This sort of correlates with this. The all-time highs for the short-term, I should say, the all-time lows for short-term hodl supplies percentage. Guys, the long-term holders are scooping up all the freaking coins, okay? All the freaking coins. People have been holding for a year plus are scooping up all the freaking coins. Don't let them steal your freaking coins, okay? Don't let me steal your coins. You want to sell? I'll be stealing your coins. Your best bet, I'll be stealing every single one of your coins, right? Your best bet, Crypto Shock will be stealing your coins. Your best bet, Waterfly, been stealing your coins. Your best bet, Ken will be stealing your coins, right? He Bang the Drums will be stealing your coins. Jerome be stealing your coins, all right? Don't be selling your coins. I will gladly steal them from you, okay? I will gladly steal them from you if you do, all right? I want to leave it at that. But yeah, there's some serious accumulation going on right now, and we're starting to see that uptrend just like we did back here in 2013.
Oh, it's Tiger King coin dollars. Breaking 5 new coin categories. CMC. Content. Pound coin grid.
Must have boss token. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. You're stealing my coins? Ah, I doubt it. I doubt it. Will Ben steal them from me? Ben will steal them from you. He will steal them from you. He definitely will. I sort of ranted about this the other day too, guys. I said this on Twitter, like, you know, a lot of people. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with the crypto space. A lot of the people that sound smart, usually, like, they really aren't the smartest people in the world. You know, and this is not a knock on anyone. It's just, you know, I guess this kind of comes back on me too. Like, I act goofy on stream, and I have fun on stream. And I do it because I like to have fun, right? I could easily sit up here and have a super serious stream, and people would probably take me a lot more seriously if I sat up here and I just looked at the charts and didn't have fun, right? And I've sort of said this in the past. Just because people don't take themselves seriously and have fun doesn't mean they're not smarter than the people who sit up here and go, so we're looking at this indicator today, and this is what I'm looking at today. And we just bounced off this moving average, and we just bounced and we bounced off this moving average, so we're continuing up in a bull market, right? Just because someone sounds smart doesn't mean they're smarter than people that actually like to have a little bit of fun and like to actually you know, look at and like to do stuff in a different way. I'm gonna state that, okay? I'm gonna state that, but that's one thing that I will say. TA Solana, please. Yep. I'm very serious. Some big dummies in all walks of life. Exactly. Fun Kia said, I am dumb. Yep. But that's just a quick rant alert, man.
Rant alert.
Quick rant alert. All right, let's move on to Ethereum. Let's do ETH. Oh, where's my... Oh, look at ETH, bro. We're actually getting a nice little pump up for ETH right now. Let's freaking go. I'm rolling one. You guys are killing me in the chat today. No, but 57,430, man. 57,430. ETH is trying to move back up again. I was sort of looking at this little wedgie, right? This little wedgie. And yeah, you broke it up to the upside. Obviously, it's not a crazy wedgie. Okay, it's not a crazy wedgie, which is good. What I'll say about this is, I mean, your target, I guess, is up here towards 38.26, which is really, really freaking nice, right? Really, really freaking nice. So we'll see what happens here with ETH, but that's freaking exciting, man. We're actually getting some movement on the stream. Like I said, it's been sort of a slow last week or so on stream. Yesterday, we had a little bit of price action. Here. So at least we're getting something for ETH, right? We're not really seeing anything for Bitcoin, but at least we're getting something for ETH today, okay? Reg said, we are totally going to make a Jordan troll video, but only after XRP moons. Much funnier that way. Hey, if XRP moons, like I said, guys, no one's right. And I've always said this, guys. I mean, no one actually knows what's going to happen in the space. Everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. So keep that in mind, right? I troll the XRPers because, you know, I've always said, I mean, it's all about opportunity cost, right? You can just keep sitting there, hoping and praying that the coin's going to go up while you see all the other coins do 20 and 30 X's, which is fine, right? If you want to hold some XRP at a speculative play, sure, that's fine. You know, I personally, if XRP dropped a little bit, hey, maybe I'll buy some XRP as a speculative play for the second run of the bull market, right? But I've always said it. There's nothing wrong with holding XRP. It's being a freaking XRP maxi, right? It's being the XRP maxi, which is I don't understand being an XRP maxi. I from the core of my heart, I do not understand the XRP maxi, but I'll leave it at that. So let's go back to ETH. Let's go back to ETH. I mean, yeah, some people are saying you could draw this into a channel. This could end up being some type of channel, right? So we'll see what happens here. You kind of go up, down, up, down, up, down. We'll see if this breaks. Could be a nice little bull flag that's going to break out to the upside here. See what happens next. I mean, if this breaks out, like kind of like we said in the past, guys, kind of like how we said in the past, the upwards target is like 39.76, right? And there's nothing in between there, bro. There's nothing in between there. If we look at the daily, you pretty much went straight up, straight down, right? Straight up, straight down. There's nothing in between this general range, right? So ETH could be getting a pretty good move here, right? Considering if it can break this little resistance here on the 1 hour time frame, it could be getting a pretty good move here, which is exciting because I know a lot of people have been sitting on the sidelines like, oh, when is Ethereum going to move, right? When is Ethereum going to move? You know, I think that's it's exciting for those people because I know a lot of people are like, Jordan, come on. Smack your wife, right? Smack your freaking wife, right? In the good way, in the good way, after the stream. Like, Jordan, after the stream, can you please hop off the stream and do your wife right? And it looks like, finally, last night, I did her right. And she's finally pumping now, which is really, really freaking nice. So that is good to see for ETH. At least we got one altcoin doing something. All right? At least we do one altcoin doing something. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Jeez, bro. All right. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much ETH in a nutshell, guys. Like, there's nothing in between here. I would not be surprised that it moved to like 39.74 at freaking all. Okay, wouldn't be surprised to see it move up there at freaking all. We'll see what happens. I mean, the daily RSI has plenty of room to run up. The stock's a little bit overbought, but like we said, back here in July, you went straight up from. I mean, this is when you went up from 2,000 all the way up to like 3,300, more so like 3,000, with the stock RSI being overbought. So, man, I mean, you got to continue to watch this, but I think I don't see anything stopping Ethereum from at least going back up to test 4,000, guys. And then it could get pretty exciting from there, going up to like 4,400 pretty freaking quick, right? Pretty freaking quick. What the heck is going on with ADA? ADA's been ADA, man. ADA's just been ADA. Like I said, just have patience with Cardano, man. I mean, we'll see, as typically what we see in the cycles is, you know, you see money flowing into Bitcoin, and then you see money flowing into Ethereum, okay? And then you see money flowing into altcoins, right? Man. ADA has a pattern that ends in 1 week. Yeah, I mean, it had this downwards channel here. I mean, it broke out, right? It broke out of the downwards channel. It back tested. It just hasn't got the juice, right? You just need a little bit more juice to push you back up to the upside. Okay, you just need a little more juice to push you back up to the upside. That's what I'll say about that. But you definitely need some more juice. It just hasn't came in yet. There's not. We can look at all the TA in the world for ADA. You know, it's just one of those things that when ADA wants to move, it'll move. It's just not moving yet. Okay, it's not like it's overbought in any time frames. It's just chilling. You know, it's just chilling. It's gonna move when it wants to move. It's waiting for its turn. Okay? It's just not ADA's turn at the current time. ADA ruined you? How did ADA ruin you? There's no way Ada should have ruined you unless you FOMO'd at the top. Which, you know, if you FOMO'd at the top, well, you know, I guess you could call yourself. Cardano ruined me. Cardano freaking ruined me, bro. Cardano ruined me. I saw all the YouTubers tell me to buy Cardano at $3. All telling me smart contracts coming out. They told me to buy at $3, and I did. I FOMO'd in. Now I'm going to blame Cardano for my bad decision. I bought Cardano at $3. It's all Cardano's fault. I FOMO'd. It's all my fault. Cardano sucks. Cardano sucks. It screwed me. No, that's right. I mean, unless you FOMO'd in, okay? Unless you FOMO'd in, you most likely you wouldn't be down by now unless you FOMO'd in. Any point up here, you FOMO'd. Your TI and Jasmine are spot on. Hey, like I've always said, man, I'm just one guy who sits up here and watches the charts. But I never claim to be right or wrong, man. I mean, like I've always said, like my stream's not to be right or wrong. It's just to tell you guys what I see on the charts and kind of go from there, man. I mean, I've always been like one of the only people in the space to tell you guys that no one really knows what's going to happen in the short term. So it's all just speculation. It's all just personal opinion. You know, like I've always said, your grandma probably knows what's going to happen more than people do in the space. Yeah, we'll check it out. Check it out. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying with Cardano, guys, I mean, you just got to be patient with it, right? Don't be, oh, Cardano screwed me, right? As long as you bought at a good spot, you're still fine, right? As long as you got at a good spot. Now, if you bought up here at $3, if you bought up here at $2.50, sure. I mean, you might be down on it, but that's fine. There's a lot of altcoins you might be down on. I mean, there's Ethereum's still down from its high, right? Polkadot's still down from its high. I could go down the list. There's still plenty of coins that are down from their high. It's not just Cardano. Cardano gets the spotlight because it was hyped up before, and when everyone like. There were certain people that were hyping it up before it popped off, and then you had everyone hyping it up. You had everyone hyping it up over here, and it really hasn't moved up here. So the problem is you got a lot of people holding it in this range, and it hasn't really moved. But yeah, I mean, Cardano's going to bounce back when it wants to. It is. Let's see. Let's move on, though. Let's move on. What's Bitcoin doing? We're going to zero, guys. We dropped 1% to the downside.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Get all the videos coming out tomorrow. I'm worried about Bitcoin.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
We dropped 1% to the downside. Man. All right, let's continue. Let's freaking continue. We got charts. Let's look at the macro stuff. We looked at the total market cap already.
Hi. Oh.
Bank of Canada. Very, very true. Very, very true. Let's see. So, crypto total market cap. Like we said, we already touched on this. We're literally right at the resistance. I mean, it's not. We're right at the resistance. Yeah, you could have a little bit of a pullback. Sure, you could have a little bit of a pullback, but you know, we'll see what happens next. See what happens next. This is what we got to get ready for, man. We got to get ready for. You know, are we gonna have a pullback here, or are we gonna have a move up? That's what we're gonna have to wait and see. Does anyone really know out there? No, right? No one really knows what's gonna happen out here in these streets. But that's what we're waiting for next on the crypto total market cap. But we already touched on that a little bit, right? So there's not much really to go off of there. Let's look at some of our other stuff here. Let's look at Look at the Bitcoin dominance already too. Like I said, a lot of people thinking this is going to drop. I doubt it. In my personal opinion, right? I doubt it. Hey, Jordan, you should do ASMR TA. How do you do ASMR TA? I don't understand how people who like ASMR. All right, let me do a poll real quick. Let me do a poll. Do you guys like ASMR? Do you guys like ASMR? Or food? You guys like food ASMR? I never understood the hype off food ASMR. To me, I just like, how can you sit there and watch people? I can understand watching people eat food, right? Because it makes you hungry and you're like, oh, now I want some McDonald's chicken nuggets, right? Now I want some McDonald's cheeseburgers, right? But I can't understand sitting there and just listening to people go. I watched one video with my ex-girlfriend back in the day. I watched one video and I was like, dude, how can you like this? There's people that like this, and these videos have like 3 million views. And I'm like, dude, how do people sit here and just watch people go? I don't get it. I don't get it. Not a freaking all. You're supposed to zone your mind out and meditate? I don't know, man. You're supposed to make your brain vibe? How do you make your brain just sit there and vibe while people are eating? All that does is just make me want to get a cheeseburger. Like if I see someone do like McDonald's ASMR, all it's going to make me do is turn off that video and drive my butt down to McDonald's. It's all it's going to do. Hey, that doesn't make me want to sit there and watch. That just makes me freaking hungry. You know? And then she dumped you? Yes. Exactly, call me Dave. She dumped me because I started to see ETH and she dumped me. I did. All right. Let's look at the DXY. DXY trying to bounce. Not really too much we can take from this just yet. Still just sitting at this resistance on the DXY, right? Doing that for 3 seconds makes me want to. Doing that for 3 seconds makes me want to unsubscribe. Ryan, how could you do that to me, man? I thought we were friends. I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. I know you're just probably kidding, though. But yeah, I mean, the DXY is right at this resistance, guys. We'll see if this breaks, right? I mean, like I said, in the last couple weeks, crypto hasn't really been following the DXY. I mean, typically it's a pretty good indicator on what's going to happen in the next, like, you know, relative short-term moves, but it hasn't really been a great indicator. At least the last couple months, really since like September. I guess the last like 5 weeks or so. This has been moving up while crypto move up as well. It's more of a macro thing, right? I think if this breaks, well, we'll have to reconsider some stuff. But right now, all's good. Right now, all's good. You're just sitting below your previous resistance. And hopefully that continues to be resistance and this moves back down for you, right? In all honesty. XRP will see $1.03. Yeah, I'm sure. I actually think here's my XRP prediction for the end of the year, guys. My XRP prediction for the end of the year. It might surprise you too. It might surprise you. My XRP prediction for the end of the year is, let's get the war horn out real quick. My XRP prediction for the end of the year is, drum roll please, $5.75. $5.75 is my, I'm not gonna say end of year, end of cycle XRP price. You might be surprised. You might be surprised at that price prediction. $5.75. That's my price prediction. Bob, he's ugly. I want to see what people say in the chat. I want to see what people say in the chat. Sure, no problem. XRP end of year $5. I want to see if I triggered people in the chat. That's bullish. Bear said that's bullish. You forgot your stupid face filter? My stupid face filter? No, $5.75. That is my end of year XRP prediction. 100%. I'm totally being serious too. Totally being serious. I am not like I said, guys, I'm being, like we said in the past, I am totally not lying, right? I mean, there's nothing on my face that would tell you that I'm lying, okay? There's literally nothing on my face right now. XRP will hit $5.75. All right? It will. I think minimum XRP will hit $3.50. Okay? So take that for the bank. Okay? There's, like I said, there's nothing on my face that's telling you that XRP won't hit $3.50. Okay? Absolutely nothing. So let's move on here. Let's move on. All right, so BTC 57.2. We're still in the exact same spot as we've been in. Literally the exact same spot. I'm FOMOing next quarter, said Bear. Yeah, seriously. It just will. Doom. No, in all seriousness, if I actually had to make a serious XRP, guys, I think there's a shot. Here's the thing. I always crap on XRP. Hold on. Let's rewind a little, real quick. All right, let's rewind a little quick. Let me be serious for a second. Okay, I always crap on XRP. There's a chance that XRP has a moonshot to the upside. Okay, there's definitely a chance where XRP moves to the outside. How likely is it, right? I mean, I'll ask you guys in the chat. How likely do you think it is that XRP has a moonshot during this cycle? Because what I've been hearing is either people that believe that XRP is XRP, right? I mean, XRP is XRP. Or there's people that think that as soon as this SEC thing is done, that it's just going to moonshot to the upside. Right? I mean, I feel like it's both camps. It certainly has a possibility to do that, right? I mean, I'm not going to rule that out. It's crypto, right? Crypto does what it wants to do when it wants to do it. I'm not going to rule out an XRP moonshot. I think it's definitely possible. To me, it's just about risk versus reward. I mean, I'd rather have my money in a coin that's been consistently moving than XRP, it's not like it hasn't moved this bull cycle. It's just, hasn't really performed as good as some other coins. There's a 75 chance it'll 3x. Might even hit all-time high first. Based on its history, it can definitely moon. I mean, if we're just looking at 2017, I mean, we're not... During its recent history, I mean, it hasn't really done anything. If they win the lawsuit, $10 easy. So if for XRP to hit $10, right? Just think about what that would mean. I mean, XRP to hit $10, it would, I mean, and all things considered, here's the thing. Obviously, I mean, this is assuming that Ethereum doesn't move up anything, but that would put XRP's market cap at the same market cap as Ethereum. Or actually, I mean, actually higher than the market cap of Ethereum. I don't think that's likely. But I don't think it's impossible. I don't think that's likely. BNB. What is this food ASMR? A lot of people don't like the food ASMR. I am not definitely a fan of the food ASMR at all. Definitely not a food of the ASMR. All right, let's see. So we looked at ETH. We did some ETH. Let's jump into, where are we? We basically explained Cardano. There's not too much stuff to explain with Cardano. Let's just dump into some Q&A here. We'll hang out. Today's probably going to be just more of a hangout stream, to be honest, just because there's really not much action going on at the current moment. Let's go down here and see. We had Epsilon Church, $5 super chat. Say, can you please check ETC, buddy? Thanks and hoping having a good one. I'm having a pretty good one, man. I'm having a pretty good one today. Let's check out ETC. Hope you're having a good one too, my friend. ETC on the daily. ETC is just doing ETC things. Like I said, I did buy some ETC pretty recently. I expect when the retail FOMO when it comes back, I expect ETC to do pretty well, just like it did in the last little end of the leg of the cycle. Now it might wait until like the end, kind of similar how it waited till like March to really go off. Thank you, Robin Hooders. Okay, all the Robin Hooders. I love the Robin Hooders, man. They hop on Robin Hood and they go, oh, Ethereum Classic? That must be the real Ethereum. I'm gonna buy some Ethereum Classic. That sounds like so there's Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Well, Ethereum Classic must be the original Ethereum because it's called Ethereum Classic. So I must be buying the right one. And it's also the lowest priced coin on Robinhood, right? So I think that's going to be a good buy because in theory, if Ethereum Classic can reach Ethereum's price, it's going to freaking moon. Imagine Ethereum Classic going from $54 all the way to $3,700. I'd be freaking rich. Like, oh my jeez. Oh my jeez. I'm gonna buy up all this Ethereum Classic right now. Right? You already know that's all the Robin Hooders, right? Trust me, I know. I had some people do that. But yeah, I mean, ETH Classic, it's just coiling up for a big move here. It's probably gonna happen at the end of when everything else pumps, and then it's probably gonna go again. So we'll patiently wait for the move. It's it's in some big. The price is consolidating, right? I mean, you got lower highs, you got lower lows. We'll go back to some of the OG times frames. Lower highs, higher lows, and we're consolidating into a little triangle. And this will probably break out. Technically, this has to break out by the end of October, next 2 weeks or so. So we'll see where this goes next. Okay, we'll see where this goes next for ETH Classic. But overall, I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. We'll wait for this. You gotta be patient with this one. I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't know if you can do too much TA on this. It's for a lot of these coins, you can't really do too much TA on them. But you'll see a move by the end of October, for sure. For absolute sure. Ethereum Classic is like Coca-Cola Classic. Seriously. XRP did pass ETH in 2017, end of cycle. Go look. I believe you, man. I mean, XRP went freaking nuts in 2017. Trust me, I used to watch the XRP charts all the time. You know what I mean? Trust me, I remember the XRP charts. XRP had big pumps back in 2017. Once again, it was in 2017. We got to wait to see if it can do it again, right? There's a lot of coins that pumped in 2017 and didn't do anything in this cycle. Okay, Litecoin didn't do diddly squat in this cycle so far. I don't know what else was there. I mean, a lot of coins back then. Bitcoin Cash, the EOS. I mean, there's a lot of freaking coins that did a lot in 2017 and really, I mean, underperformed in this cycle. So I don't know if that's the best argument, but like I said, XRP can certainly moonshot. It just you just don't know. You just don't know with a lot of these things. So if you want to hold a little XRP, I would not blame you. And if XRP pulled back a little bit, I would probably buy some XRP just for some exposure to it. Not gonna lie, we're starting to get to that cycle where you're gonna start seeing these coins that you wouldn't expect to pump. We're starting to get to that point in the cycle. What's up, Smiles? Hope you're doing good, Brand. All right, let's move on here. ETC. BGH said, smash the likes. Jordan, I played the market maker before. Managing a trade desk with a staff of 53. There's risk to pushing the price like that. Absolutely, man. Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely there is. Sonny said, player, yo, please look into Soul if you can. Need a little pump and grind, and it needs to move and groove. Let's look at Soul, man. Soul. What are we doing? Is it being good to our soul right now? I don't know if it is. Not quite at the current moment. But, yeah, I mean, sort of just in a downwards channel. You could call it a bull flag if you want to. I mean, it's very similar to what you had back here. This one was more so on the daily time frame. Come on, man. This one was more so on the daily time frame, and you broke that to the upside. This one's on the 4 hour, but I mean, relatively the same, right? It's a little bit, I don't know, if, a little bit long to call a bull flag, but what I will say is, you know, as long as Bitcoin can move up, I would expect this one to move up. Well, not really anything there on the volume. So I got some of these shorter term time frames. And not much there.
On the dollar where RP and LTC touch you.
Show us on the doll where XRP and LTC touch you, Jordan. On the dollar. Let's see. Yeah, there's not much there. I don't know where all my indicators went, man. All my indicators are gone today. Where's the EMA? EMA ribbon. There you go. But yeah, I mean, you're kind of flirting with it, right? I mean, you got back above it. You're trying to hold it now. You can see you've had a couple wicks below the 4 hour EMA ribbon. If you can hold this, I like the potential to move back up here. If you drop back below this, well, it's probably a good chance of you coming back down here. Assuming Bitcoin does. We all know the disclaimer here. These altcoins are probably going to move in the general direction of BTC. So, see what BTC does. We're still sitting at 57.4. I'm going to go with the assumption that Bitcoin doesn't pull back just because the trend is your friend until the end. Obviously, there's going to be times where Bitcoin does pull back. And like I said, trying to predict when it's going to pull back right now is sort of a fool's errand. So, yeah, we'll see if you hold this, right? You're right at this bottom of the 4 hour EMA.
How many attempts for Bitcoin at all-time high?
Hey, Ben. He said, hey, Ben. You guys are too funny, bro. You're too freaking funny. How many attempt for Bitcoin to go all-time high? I don't know what that means, man. I have no idea what that means. What does that mean? How many attempts for Bitcoin to got all-time high? I have no idea what that... I'm not even going to try to know what that means, dude. Sandy said, player, yo. Oh, no, we already looked at that. Whales waiting for Evergrande grace to expire. I guess that makes sense. I mean, they've already been pushing up the price, so they haven't been waiting too much. I mean, we were at 40K 2 weeks ago, right? So, I mean, they haven't been really waiting too much, but yeah, I can understand that sentiment. Chris said, my family is pissed I didn't tell them to buy BTC. Come on, Chris.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin? Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Come on, Chris. You gotta... So here's the thing. If you're going to tell your... Jordan, check Sailor, his Twitter. Funny video. Thank God Bitcoin. I'll check it out after the stream, man. But if you're going to tell your family and friends to buy BTC, just be careful with that, right? Because I've heard people in the past tell their family and friends to buy some, and they end up getting salty at them because they told them to buy, right? Always tell. I mean, here's the thing: we're crypto. You got to make sure that people understand that there's volatility. And like I've always said, if people aren't okay with 50% swings to the upside or downside, you probably shouldn't be in crypto, because let's be honest, even during bull trends, I mean, you can have 30-40% pullbacks, right? I mean, that's normal. If you go look at previous bull cycles, you have 30-40% pullbacks all the freaking time. If they're not okay with that, probably not a good space for them to be in. Why? Because they're new and they're probably going to panic sell the bottom. They're probably going to want, because here's the thing with new people, they're always going to want to buy the top. Okay, they're always going to come in the market at the top, and then it's going to dump and they're going to sell the bottom. Okay, that's what new people are going to do. You don't want to have your family do that, because then they'll be salty at you. They're, oh, why did you tell me to buy? That's why you always have a disclaimer in there. Buy it. Just be okay with it going down. Don't be like, yeah, you should buy it. It's going to 100K. It's going to 150K. That's just setting yourself up for trouble, right? Always leave a disclaimer in there. You're going to buy money you can afford to lose. 50% is possible to the downside. Let's see.
Can you say I'm a sock cutter and I sock next smiling?
What's up, Augie? Dead cat bounce. No, it's Tiger King breaking into the top 5 meme coin category on CMC. Thanks, Johanna. Tiger King coin top 5, dude. The meme coin section. I didn't even know there was a meme coin section. Hold up. I didn't even know there was a meme coin section. Where's the meme coin section? The meme coin? I don't see memes. I don't see the meme coin section. I need to know where that meme coin section is. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, man, what a crab day, guys. It's another freaking crab day. I knew it was going to be this type of stream today. I knew it. It's another crab day in the land of crypto. Thank you for watching anyway, guys. I appreciate you for watching even during a crab day, where we're at the same price levels we've been since yesterday. I have a pretty good voice.
Did you ever check out the great confusing?
Turn a crab. All right, let's see. Wrench, if XRP pumps hard, I want you guys to make a troll video of me. I want you guys to roast me. Okay? Roast me. Please roast me. I think roast videos are funny. If people roast me, I think it's freaking funny. I really do. Please roast me. If XRP pumps, I want you guys to make the most legendary XRP. I want you guys to go through all my past live streams, make a giant collage of me saying, XRP sucks. XRP sucks. I want you to make an entire collage of it, right? And send it to me. I will retweet it. I would think that is freaking hilarious. I love when people parody me. I think it's funny. I really do. I work in Co-Funds London. Doge to be dumped hard. I guess Doge to be dumped hard. I don't know what that really means, Crypto Juice. I don't know if you have some inside info on Doge, but you're roasted. Hey, Ben, will it take multiple attempts for BTC to break all-time high? Hey, Ben, you guys are killing me, bro. You guys are killing me. Trolling me today with Hey, Ben. Absolutely trolling me today. You got the sauces. He's got the sauces. But will Bitcoin take multiple attempts to break all-time high? I would. Here's the thing. I've been sort of saying, like, What if Bitcoin just leaves all the people in the dust? Now, there's, I mean, it's just a theory, right? I mean, what I'll say is, when Bitcoin's super bullish, I mean, it can make you think there's resistance, and then it just blasts through it.
We are doing a Jordan roast in Vegas.
Jordan roast. Please roast me. Please roast me. But no, seriously. At you know, I remember down here like 12K, right? Everyone was expecting this to be resistance right here. What did Bitcoin do?
Nope.
Pump straight through. I remember over here when everyone was expecting 14K be resistance. Was it?
Nope.
Smashed it. And then we moved up to 20K. Everyone was like, oh, we're going to get a giant pullback at 20K. We got a decent pullback. We pulled back to like 16.5, which really at the time wasn't a huge pullback. You know, quick pullback, and then Bitcoin came right back up. And, you know, a couple days later, or I guess about a week later, Bitcoin pumped it. So, I mean, it wasn't some substantial pullback where we came like all the way back down to like 14K or anything. It was a quick pullback that took 2 days, and we bounced right back up, right? And then we just pumped it back to the upside. What I'll say about crypto, when it's bullish, a lot of these big resistance points that everyone's saying, we're at big resistance, we're at big resistance. A lot of times, crypto can just pump straight through these levels. Now, always be prepared for downside action, right? Always be prepared for downside action. You know, just because I'm saying Bitcoin could pump through all-time highs without a substantial pullback doesn't mean it will. Always have in the back of your mind that a pullback is possible. I'm going to go with the thing that, you know, I don't think we get some substantial pullback. I think worst case, in my opinion, we come back down to, you know, I think I said 51.2. I don't think we go below 51.2. That's the lowest I see we go in any pullback. Until Bitcoin has a pullback, I'm going to stop calling for it, because like I said, people have been calling for pullback here. People call back pullback here. People call back pullback here. Here. It's one of those things.
For long term?
We're all geeks. Hit boy Ben. What are you guys talking about George in the chat? Why are you guys talking about his Lego set? You guys are funny today. You can tell it's a slow crypto day because we're literally, I don't know, man. It's definitely a slow crypto day today because we're sort of just sitting here and kind of more so just talking the crap. I can see the chats talking about George. I can see the chats. Ty Deuce. Let's not. You know what I'll say is, everyone's talking about George's Lego set. It's one of those days today. Definitely one of those days. All right, let's move on here. Crab market, absolutely. And Bitcoin's dropping a little bit here, but I mean, it's how many times has it done this? I don't think it's, you know, what's funny is, you know, normally when Bitcoin's doing this, everyone would be like, Bitcoin's dumping. But I think everyone kind of knows that, I think everyone has that assumption that Bitcoin's just not going to like plummet to the downside here. That's why you're not seeing the same Bitcoin's dumping. Remember the days where we would drop like 2 points and you'd literally have all the Jabas coming in. Bitcoin's down 2%. I'm shorting. I told you guys Bitcoin was going to dump. Bitcoin to 10K. Bitcoin to 15K. Wait, no. First, I did that the wrong order. Bitcoin 15K, then Bitcoin 10K. In the chat. Bitcoin's dumping. Remember the days where everyone in the chat would say Bitcoin's dumping when we were down like a percentage point? You don't see that too much anymore. You literally don't see that too much anymore, which is pretty good. Now everyone's going to say Bitcoin's dumping in the chat. Um, let's see. Armando said, "Hey brother, what are your thoughts on Store J? I'm curious what you think of the chart." Store J. I wonder what Store J's doing. Store J. Dude, Store J. It was looking really good for a little bit. I mean, you had a nice little breakout here, the inverse head and shoulders. You actually overshot the breakout target a little bit, which is nice. You went up to the 382 fib. Let me get rid of this here. You went up to the 382 fib and pulled back. And, yeah, you're trying to get some momentum here. Trying to get some momentum, which is good. We actually just get rid of this. Let's just look at this from a zoomed out perspective here. You know, all these previous resistance points came up and flipped them as support, right? Flipped them as support. So that's the key area you had to get back over, and you wanted to hold as support, and you've done it, right? I mean, you simply done it. You came back down and tested it as support. Now you just need to continue to hold this as support, and if you hold the line, as Ben would say, you hold the line here, then you should be able to move back up, right? But no, in all seriousness, I mean that's a really big level there. Really big level that you want to hold. Now it looks like you might try to roll back over. It's probably because Bitcoin's you know dropping a little bit here, so that's going to bring down some alts with it. But you know, as long as Bitcoin needs to hold steady here about 57,000, probably expect Store J to continue up. If not, it might be coming back down to 98 cents. If Bitcoin dips. If Bitcoin dips. Let's see. George can't stream tonight. He's at Legoland. Seriously? He's literally at Legoland? I know he was on vacation. I thought he was back, though. But he was back. But yeah, you're right at your 4-hour EMA ribbon, too. So you just want to hold this 4-hour EMA ribbon. And, that's really it, man. I mean, you want to hold the line right there. Check ADA and SXP. Sure. Check that. We already checked ADA before. If ETH tests 4,000, it breaks out this time. Yeah, I mean, third time's the charm, man. Third time is the charm. If it hits 4,000, yeah, I do think it breaks out here. You know, as always, when you hit major resistance, I mean, you could have a little bit of a pullback first and then continue up, right? But overall, I do think the third time will be the charm for ETH to get over 4,000. It went over here, couldn't sustain it though. But I think the third time will be the charm for it to get over and sustain prices above $4,000 for sure. Jazz wild. Let's see. Just mess with you, Jordan. I wouldn't pick on you if I didn't like you. That's why I pick on people in the chat too, man. You guys know. I pick on you guys pick on me. That's how it works here. Literally how it works. Popcorn whisper. He whispers for popcorn. How do you whisper to popcorn, bro? That's probably the most random name I've ever heard. Popcorn whisperer. What do you sit there and just go, "Hey, popcorn, popcorn. I got a secret. I got a really good secret. Guess what? You're looking real salty over there. You're looking real buttery, popcorn. I'm gonna eat you in a little bit. Hey, popcorn. Guess what? I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you all up. You're looking salty." That's just the most random name I've ever heard. Popcorn whisperer. Your TA on Jasmine was spot on. Thoughts on Cody? Cody. Let's see. Cody. So we had the bearish div. Looks like it played out. The bearish divergence played out really, really nicely there for Cody on the daily. But yeah, I mean, you pull back nicely to the daily EMA ribbon. You try to hold that as support, right? It's been your support the whole ride up. Okay, the whole ride up, this has been your support. Right? Support, support, support. As long as you continue to hold that, there's no reason to think that you're going to go back down, right? There's no reason to think you're going to go back down. I mean, this is the line, right? This is the line. When you're above this, it's bullish. When you're above it, it's bullish. Okay, the whole ride up, you were above it. Drop below it, it was your resistance. And now you flipped it back into you've gotten back over it, right? You've gotten back over it and sort of flipped it as support multiple times. So you got to sort of see where you're coming with there. You had your pullback on the bearish div, right? So in theory, you should pump from here. In theory. Now, yeah, you're actually sitting above. Let's see. So you're sitting right at some of these previous highs back here. So, I mean, from a structure standpoint, what you're doing is fine. I mean, all these previous highs, trying to just flip them into support. No, so we'll see if you pump again. If you do, I mean, we could take our fibs from our top to our bottom here and extrapolate this up. And this should give you your next target here at the 1.618 fib at about 90 cents, right? 90 cents is the 1.618 fib for Cody, assuming that you do move up here, which it's going to depend on what BTC does, as always. I mean, I like to state that because I don't want, at the end of the day, that's always a disqualifier, right? It's always a qualifier when it comes to these alts. Let's see. Buy high, sell low. This is the way. Wait, damn it. Should have listened to Bank of Canada. Yeah, the Bank of Canada, man.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
I love that. How many of you guys in the chat, once again, let's bring up my favorite meme again. I love this. I love this meme. You guys know I love this meme. Is this the meme? Nope, not that one. This one right here. This meme right here. I'm going to buy the top and sell the bottom. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it this next time around? Whenever the next dip comes, who is going to be the bottom SpongeBob, right? Who's going to be the bottom SpongeBob? I want to know. Who's going to be the bottom SpongeBob? There's going to be some of you guys in the chat. There's going to be this SpongeBob right here in the bottom. Which one of you guys is going to be? Let's see. XRP will see $1.03. $1.03. I would not doubt it, especially if Bitcoin takes a little dive here at some point. Let's see. So XRP, $1.03. Yeah, I mean, I could see it coming back down. That would drop you below your daily EMA ribbon. I wouldn't love to drop back below there. Wouldn't be the end of the world. But, if you were to take a little bit of a dive here. Yeah, I mean, $1.03 seems like a logical place. Bunch of different price action in that general range. So that definitely could happen. Definitely could happen in the short term for XRP. George as SpongeBob. Let's get rid of that. What altcoins do I hold? I hold obviously ETH, right? Obviously ETH. I own a good amount of ETH. I own Cardano. I own PDOT. I own Avalanche. I own Chainlink. Oh, I forgot. I own a lot of Litecoin too. Litecoin's my favorite coin, guys. If you didn't know, Litecoin is, in my opinion, the best altcoin. You're gonna be wanting holding Litecoin for the second run of this bull market. It's gonna be super, super bullish. Charts look really good, especially the Litecoin Bitcoin chart. Holy moly, that looks freaking good. So I loaded up on a lot of Litecoin. Bitcoin can't. Algo, Matic, VeChain, Theta. I own some Crow. Crow's been pissing me off though. Crow has been freaking pissing me off, dude. Aave. I own. Let's see what else I got here. See what else I got. Not a lot of these. So some Decentraland. Not a lot in that general range. So yeah. Those are the ones in the top 100 I own. Especially Litecoin. Especially freaking Litecoin. Why you laugh on BCH? Why do I laugh on BCH? It is what it is. Just swapped all my crypto to Litecoin. Guys, I'm just, for all the new people out there, I'm just kidding on Litecoin. I don't own any Litecoin. I'll leave that at that. I'm not going to rant too much about Litecoin tonight. But I was just kidding about Litecoin for sure. You own? Oh, I own one Shiba too. One Shiba. Thank you, Mesh. Appreciate you in the chat for mentioning that. I do own one Shiba as well. That is that. Oh, ETC too. Yep, ETC. I forgot about ETC. I didn't see it on there. Where was ETC? Why did I not see it on there? Oh, there it is. Yeah, for some reason I skipped over ETH Classic. I own some ETH Classic too. Probably some other ones I skipped over too. I just didn't see. Let's see. XRP prediction will go as well as Shiba prediction. I'm sure it will, Jake. I'm sure it will. Will I really care? Absolutely not. Absolutely freaking not. And I hope it does. I hope it does for all the XRP holders. All I'm saying is, to me, it's not worth the risk reward. It's not worth the risk reward to have a good chunk of money into XRP. If you want to do it, sure, go for it. You could freaking make a ton of money at an XRP. I don't know. All I'm saying is a lot of people are expecting like this crazy moonshot. You gotta remember, XRP's market cap is already 52 billion. Like it's not just gonna do like a 5x. You know how much money you would need to pump into it to do a 5x? Is that just gonna? No, it could do it towards the end of the cycle, right? I mean, if everything else is going up, sure, XRP could do a 5x. But in that instance, you would expect everything else to sort of keep up with XRP. So in that stance, my thinking is where we are in the cycle. To read the risk reward held in XRP doesn't make much sense because I think you're going to get the same return from other coins too, right? Now, if it was like in the beginning of the cycle and it was like we had a fresh new time clock on, where these coins were going to go, yeah, I mean, it probably would make a little sense. But where we are, we've already gone through that little mid-cycle lull. I'm expecting most altcoins to do a 3 to 5x anyways. So it's not like I'm going to say altcoin. I'm not saying XRP is going to go down. For me, it's just the risk reward. XRP might not do diddly squat while other altcoins pump, and if it does pump, I expect other coins to keep up with it. So for me, I mean, I hope you guys can kind of see what I'm saying here. It's not that I don't think XRP will go up. It's just the way I look at it. I don't know. You want to hold it as a spec play? Go for it. I don't know where our likes, guys. Let's hit 1,000 likes. I have no idea where we are with the likes, but we got to hit 1,000 likes. I haven't even mentioned it today. It's been a boring day. It's been a boring stream so far today. Really, really boring. We had a guest in here earlier. We had a freaking guest in here earlier, which was great. It was great. I mean, we've had multiple guests in the stream lately. It's been freaking crazy. I feel like we have a new guest in the stream every day. A new freaking guest. All right, XRP will go. XRP did pass ETH in 2017 end of cycle. Go look. It did. It did. The chat is funny. It definitely is. What's up, James? Infinity said Jordan doesn't like me. Boring is Creighton fault. It is. When are you gonna have Wendy O on? When am I gonna have Wendy O on? And Wendy O would be pretty good. Wendy O would be a pretty good guest. She seems pretty cool. What do you guys think? You guys think Wendy O is pretty cool? I think she's pretty cool. I don't really watch her. I only see her on around the blockchain, so I don't really know anything about her videos or anything. But she seems like she's pretty cool. I don't know. You guys know me. I mean, if I see something, I'm gonna. You guys know me. If I see something, I'm gonna freaking say it, right? I mean, I'm not gonna hold back. But yeah, she seems pretty cool. Show me your Wendy O face. What's a Wendy O face? What is a Wendy O face? Let's see. Show us on the doll where. Cody, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. Let's see. Hey, Ben. You guys call me Ben, dude. That's gonna be your new troll for me, guys, isn't it? Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben. Look, guys. I can do all that crap, too. I just don't show you guys that I can do it. Can you say I'm a sock cutter and I... I'm not going to say that. Luke, I'm not going to say that, dude. I'm definitely not going to say that. Grayscale is at a 20% discount to crypto holdings per share. So confusing. Grayscale is at a 20% discount? Interesting. Interesting. Surdu, what was it at before the dump? What was it at before the dump back in May? That'd be an interesting look. If it was at a discount, was that a premium? Not sure. What I would assume. I actually don't know. It would probably be good to compare it to what you were in May and then sort of go from there. Where to buy Theta for long term? Buy Theta for long term. Let's see what your options are, my friend. Where to buy Theta? Let's see what your options are here. Let's go through all your options. You got Binance, you got Huobi, you got Qcoin, and you got Gate.io. Those are your 4 options there for Theta, my friend. You know, depending on where you are, go Binance, Qcoin, right? It depends on where you are. But yeah, those are your options for Theta, man. That's where you can buy it for long term. Was that a premium? Yeah, I would assume it would probably at a premium. That's what I was gonna say. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of weird, I guess. Which is, I think that was, I mean, it's, if anything, I mean, it's a good inverse correlation, right? I mean, if it had a premium again, I would be like, all right, that's kind of weird. But hey, I mean, if it's not at a premium, that's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. You can buy GBTC 20% cheaper than regular BTC. Maybe because there's like no interest in it, right? I mean, we can see that the volume's pretty low on Bitcoin, right? I mean, that's something we looked at yesterday. All the bears are talking about the low volume on BTC. So maybe there's just no interest, you know, at this current time for buying BTC, right? I mean, the price is going up. I think it's because no one wants to sell it, right? I think it's, you're seeing the price go up right now. I think it's just because no one wants to sell it. And but you're seeing retail sell into whales. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. See what happens.
Of your work.
Hi, mate. What's your approximate price prediction for ADA? Oh, look. Let's see. 100 BTC order at 57,160 on order book. You ever check the order book for resistance levels? Occasionally. Occasionally. There's a 57,160 on order book on, or 57,160 price. Interesting. Interesting, man. It's in that 157, 170. They're right above that. Ugh. But yeah, I'm tired today, guys. You probably can tell I'm pretty tired today. Long day today. The 100's like, you look at Doge. Let's look at Doji. The Doge. Doge is getting ready, man. I'm pretty convinced you're going to see it move by Doge pretty soon too. Now I don't know which direction you're going to go, but I mean, you got to be seeing a move relatively soon here for Doge, even if you go a little bit lower potentially. It's just that you got this downtrend of resistance coming in hot. You're right at it. What's going to happen next? Look at the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a downwards channel slash bull flag ready to break down to the upside. If this can break to the upside, Doge will probably have a pretty good run, right? As much as we like to crap on these meme coins, Doge might. I mean, Doge is due. Doge is definitely due. I mean, it hasn't moved in a while, right? It's due. Bob to the tie scooter. Yeah. Andy said, "Go and chug a beer." Yeah. Go chug a beer. Go and chug a beer. Crypto Savvy is panic buying right now. No, he's not, guys. Crypto Savvy is not panic buying. He's not going to panic buy. You should have Blockchain Boy on. Isn't Blockchain Boy the one who got like into a huge fight with BitBoy? Or BitBoy like... Didn't BitBoy and Blockchain Boy like get into a huge... Or BitBoy like called him out on stream? Was that the guy? It might not be Blockchain Boy. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe it is Blockchain Boy. I don't even know what he did. Like, what did he do? He like, from my gut, I didn't even look into the situation, but didn't Blockchain Boy like? Didn't he? I have no idea. Someone could probably answer this in the question. When they fought, Blockchain Bot stole Ben's lunch. He called him Jabba. I don't even know what happened in that situation. I just remember someone put this in the stream the other day, or not in the Discord or something. Yeah, it was him. Boy has his thorses. Who the hell is Blockchain Boy? He fought over the last Hot Pocket. You gotta chill, Bootney. You gotta chill. He fought over the last Hot Pocket. To be honest, I have never watched anything with Blockchain Boy. The only thing I know is they fought with BitBoy. Sean said, "Hi mate, what's your approximate price prediction for ADA?" Approximate price prediction for ADA?
I didn't really know that Paul and
I didn't really know that. I'm doing DD now. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know it either until the other day. I was searching something on YouTube and it popped up in my suggested. It was like BitBoy calls out Blockchain Boy, and I was like, I have to click on this video. Like, how could I not click on this video? That is a great title. I clicked on it. BitBoy craps on Blockchain Boy. Craps on his life. He called he called him a pussy. He called him he called him a bunch of stuff. But it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Or no, he didn't call him a pussy. He called him the B word. The B word. I don't know if I can say that because you know, YouTube, but yeah, but well, price prediction for ADA. I could see ADA. It's gonna depend on what happens, obviously, how high Bitcoin goes, where it goes, how long it takes to get there, but I think minimum you're gonna see ADA at $5. But I would say somewhere between, you know, keep it somewhat realistic, somewhere between 6 and 8, in my opinion, for ADA. Reason I say that is just because it already moved up so much this year, and what I will say is it's super high market cap coin, right? So, you know, assuming that ETH does, you know, 3 to 4x, I'd probably expect ADA to do 4x, somewhere around there. 6 to 8 bucks for Cardano, I'd say. I'd say 5 minimum. No, it depends on how high Bitcoin goes. If Bitcoin gets to 100K, I think Cardano easily hits $5. If Bitcoin goes higher than 100K, well, then the FOMO sets in, and we have no idea. We have no idea. 10 to 12 bucks. 10 to 12, it's about a 6x. That's not impossible. You guys know I like to be somewhat a little more conservative for my price targets. You know, I don't like to get a little bit too ridiculous. Too ridiculous. Marcus said P word is fine, but B word is where we draw the line. Exactly. Exactly. Yo, I didn't really know that. I'm doing the DD now. Yeah, go do the DD, Shane. If you search it on YouTube, you'll see BitBoy calls out Blockchain Boy or something like that. It's definitely worth a watch. Definitely worth a watch. Or no, it's on, I forget where it is. Oh no, it was during a stream. It was at like, it was during a stream. I forget which stream it was. Oh, dude, there's another awesome video. Guys, if you want some awesome, like, battles against different YouTubers, there's also another really funny one. If you go back and watch, if you search on YouTube, right, search BitBoy fights, who is it? Crypto. Oh, Chico Crypto. If you search BitBoy fights Chico Crypto, definitely worth a watch too. Definitely worth a watch. Chico Crypto goes in on BitBoy. There's some good little fights out there. You gotta find them though. They're like gems. They're like gems in the pattern. BitBoy and Chico Crypto got into it a couple of years ago. That was a pretty good video too. What the heck is this? Bands. Let's see. Cuba. Have you watched Chase, aka 5-Day Crypto at all? No, I've never watched Chase, aka 5-Day Crypto. Never heard of him. Literally never heard of him. Watch it now live. I don't know if I can actually watch that stuff live. You know what I mean? I never know the rules. I never know the rules at YouTube. Like, can you watch other people's videos and like talk on? I know other people do it, but I think it's more like TikToks and stuff. I don't know if you can watch other people's videos in your stream. I would like to do that. That'd be pretty funny. Like little reaction videos, little reaction segments. BitBoy versus Chico Crypto. Yeah. Have you ever eaten Wendy's nuggets? Chrisek, I know you're going with there. I know you're going with, can you eat Wendy's nuggets? Hold on. Someone asked for... Why isn't that showing up? Sorry, I know someone asked for a coin back there. He said I shorted your super chat or something like that. It's not showing up in here though. Let me see if I can go back up and see where it was. Let's go back up. Oh, Infinity. Here we go. Can I do super chat with Ajax as Bob? Yep, we can do Ajax as Bob. Let's see, Ajax as Bob. This is a good little chart for Bob. Go see what Bob's doing in his basement. Jordan, why are you putting me on stream right now? I don't want to be on stream. I'm trying to watch Around the Blockchain again. Okay? This is freaking ridiculous. I'm out of Mountain Dew. I'm already in a bad mood today. Okay? I'm already in a bad mood. Everyone's in a bad mood today. Right? Jordan, you're in a bad mood. Jabba's in a bad mood. Who knows even know where Jabba is? I don't even think he's home. I'm in a bad mood. I don't want to be on stream tonight. Okay? It's freaking ridiculous. I don't want to do TA on Ajax. Right? Who even asked for this? Infinity? Infinity. Why Ajax? Ajax? You should be invested in Shiba and Doge. Shiba and Doge for life. Okay? No regrets. Shiba and Doge. But if you really want the TA on Ajax, we can do it. Okay? We can definitely do it for you. I don't know if I want to do it for you, though. But let's check. So, Ajax. What do we got going on here for Ajax? And by the way, I am cuter than Jordan. All right? No, I'm not going to pick out those damn cups, drunk bear. Who do you think you are? I'm not picking up those damn cups. I'm not picking up those cups. These are all the cups that I watched just on Around the Blockchain tonight, okay? I have to drink one Mountain Dew for every time I watch Around the Blockchain. You freaking chat. Stop making fun of me. Just because I'm 35 and I live in my basement doesn't mean you can make fun of me in the chat. All right, so Ajax. You keep relatively closing at the same high, right? You keep doing it. And the downside, I mean, you're kind of just making higher lows, right? I mean, it's typically not the TA that I like to do, but you're relatively making higher lows, right? Now, it's only 2 touches, so you can't take too much from this, right? You can't take too much from this, but what we will say is if we extend this out a little bit, you could, at some point here have the makings of a little bit of an ascending triangle, especially on the daily chart. You can see you have a couple wicks below, but generally speaking, you keep getting resistance on this top side. Could have a little bit of an ascending triangle here for Ajax. Now, I've never looked at this freaking crap coin ever, right? The only Bitcoin's a crap coin, ETH is a crap coin, everything's a crap coin. Okay, so breakout target for this would be for Ajax at about 58.3 cents, right? 58.3 cents for Ajax. That's the breakout target. Never ask me this for a coin again, Infinity. If you ask me for this coin, I'm going to troll you. I'm going to freaking troll you. What have I seen in the chat? Cheer up, Bob? No, Vans. I'm not going to cheer up. I'm not going to freaking cheer up.
Bobby, it's time for dinner.
No, Mom, I'm not even going to argue with you tonight. I'm not even going to argue today. I'm helping Jordan with his stream, all right? He never asked me to help, so I feel like I'm a good brother tonight, even though I don't want to be on here. Put the meatloaf in the freezer. I probably won't even eat tonight, so put it in the freezer, and I'll microwave it tomorrow. Yeah, I know you can't put meatloaf in the freezer. I know you can't microwave meatloaf. That's frozen. I know, Mom. I'm not a freaking kid. I'm 35. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Freaking ridiculous. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Never ask me to come on stream again. It's freaking ridiculous. Only if it's for Shiba or Doge. All right? See ya. I swear that wasn't a fart. I swear that wasn't a fart. That was That was just my chair. I swear that was just my chair. That wasn't a fart, guys. Stop laughing at me. That wasn't a fart. Jordan. Alright. That's my favorite thing, dude. That's my favorite thing. Java farting. Sounds like a freaking ship. Sounds like a freaking pirate ship. It's coming across the freaking screen, bro. Literally a pirate ship. All those bear farts. Mom buying chicken nuggets after the work. Man. Too much meatloaf. Too much meatloaf in the chat. Alright, guys. Where are we at with likes? I don't know where we at with likes. We gotta be pretty close to 1,000 now. We gotta be pretty close. We're sitting at 843, bro. 843 after a pretty slow stream overall. I mean, it's pretty slow stream overall, so I guess that sort of makes some sense. There's not really much going on today, so that makes some sense. All right. Let me pull this back up here. Here we go. Go this. All right. Time is it? 9 o'clock. It's 9 friggin' o'clock, bro. Not even close. Andy said he can have fun by himself. Hey, man. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable in my own skin. You're the only thing going on tonight? Yeah. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Pop looks like he'd shill Reddit coins. I see. I use Reddit. Do you guys actually use Reddit like fully? Like, do you go on Reddit and try to get like the karma? There's some people that are obsessed with getting the Reddit karma, man. Like obsessed. Like that's what they live for. Like they're like a little knight that goes into to Reddit and like comes in and they go, I'm gonna get that karma today. If it's the last thing I do, I will get that karma. I will get that karma. There. Some people love the Reddit karma. But I do go on Reddit. I go on Reddit for football stuff, for basketball stuff. What other Reddits do I go on? Sometimes I'll go on Wall Street Bets for just for the lulz. Sometimes I'll go on. What else will I go on over there? I will go on sometimes Reddit Bitcoin markets. Not the best place in the world, but sometimes I go on there. Reddit karma is money. Reddit sucks. I made one comment and negative 29 karma. Reddit's all about agree and disagree. I mean, you can say that about any social media. YouTube's kind of the same thing. I mean, you say people things disagree with, you get a bunch of dislikes. If you say people things agree with, you get a bunch of likes. It's kind of YouTube too. Reddit's the worst though. You say anything against the grain, boom, downvoted to oblivion. I go on it and look like the craziest human. Thoughts from time to time. There's definitely some funny subreddits, man. I like going on like Reddit relationships, and you know, it sounds kind of messed up, but I like going on the Reddit relationships and sort of just seeing what type of weird things people got going on. I know people got weird stuff going on in their relationships, but some people just put up with some freaking crap, bro. Like some people, so you'll go on Reddit relationships and you'll see, my wife cheated on me 3 times. Should I stay with her, guys?
Nope. Nope.
Me and my wife haven't had sex in 3 years. Is this normal?
Nope. Nope.
Some of these things I see on Reddit relationships, man, it's like, bro, have some self-respect for yourself. And it's not just the guys, it's the women too. Have some respect for yourself over there, man. Seriously. Reddit dad jokes is good. Yeah, Reddit dad jokes is good too. Definitely is. No simps here. Seriously. Why is the entire mark from Frumblefoot said Jordan goes on show your length Reddit chat. What's some good subreddits? I guess we'll go deep dive into Reddit right now. There are some good subreddits. I like going on I if I'm gonna go on there, it's either Reddit NFL, Reddit NBA, Reddit Bitcoin markets, or Reddit relationships. For the lulz. Definitely for the lulz. Idiots in cars is good. Yeah, Bitcoin's slowly dropping here. Slowly but surely. No divergence or anything forming. So we'll see where we're going here. I'd say at this current points where we are right now. I'd probably say the first support, if you break this current level, probably at 50, like 56.6, right about there. This previous high, maybe come back down and back test this high, even though you already did it once. But hey, maybe you come back down and back test that again, and then you move up. So we'll watch 56.6, see where we go here. Jib is imploding. Chris X seems to be only you on there. Chris X, Reddit. I love you, Chris X. Some of you guys are like, you know me, and you know how to troll me really well. Chris X, Reddit is actually, by statistics, okay, I mean, this is not some Bank of Canada stuff, right? I'm not saying, according to the Bank of Canada, Reddit is the #3 website. I'm pretty sure Reddit is, I think it's the #4 or 5 social media. Could be #3 too. I know it's in 3 to 5. A lot of people over there on Reddit, man. A lot of people over there on Reddit. Which you'd be surprised, because it's really just like a forum. Like it's sort of like a really simple concept. Like I could probably code Reddit myself. It's a really simple concept, but it works. It works. It's just Reddit's just like Reddit is the most basic thing I see on the internet that's been successful. Just so basic, but it's been successful. It's really interesting. Really interesting that it's still around. Even nowadays, when you have social media that you can post videos and short videos and all this stuff. A lot of soy boys. Reddit's the only person in Reddit. Jordan Cameron fans. Drew said, I think I have negative karma. Where's the Savvy Bullish Zone? The Savvy Bullish Zone. All right, here's the thing with Savvy Bullish Zone, guys. Savvy Bullish Zone comes up like this. So it's like a moving target. I think he has it like this. No, that can't be right. How does he have it? He has it like something like this. It's like so arbitrary. I'm trying to figure out how he has it. It's like this. Yeah, I think it's like this. Or if you break this, you flip bullish. I thought it was like 59.5. I don't know how he has it, to be honest. It's something like this. Something like this. Maybe it's up here. But it's like it obviously, of course, it kind of fits the narrative, right? I mean, every day that goes by, it gets higher and higher and higher. What's funny is, as long as you go, I mean, you're going to start pushing all-time highs on the freaking line. So, I mean, it's one of those things that's kind of arbitrary, but he hasn't changed the line, right? He hasn't changed the line.
Everybody is talking about the daily I see green candles in
Shib is imploding right now. Is Shib I don't think Shib's imploding. It could implode. Yeah, you broke out of this to the downside. And you actually back tested it as resistance. Look, I mean, support. You broke it, back tested it as resistance, and now you're moving down. Classic breakout. I don't know if I would call it imploding yet, but I get your sentiment though. I get your sentiment. You'll just have people that get pissed in the chat. You say Shib's not imploding. You'll have people that get pissed. So you breakout target. breakout target's all the way down here at whatever this is. That's not sure if this will be hit, but 47% move to the downside is the breakout target. I mean, you're already decent ways there, but yeah, we'll see if that gets hit, man. Quadro said, hey, Big J, how come nobody is talking about the daily on BTC? I see 15 green candles in a row. How can anyone be bearish? 15 green candles in a row? Quadro. 1, 2, 3. I'm not seeing 15 green candles in a row. Unless you're using the, using like Heikinashi candles. I'm not seeing 15 green in a row. But you're probably, like I said, you're probably using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're looking at, honestly. Maybe from this one, you're sort of talking it. But yeah, man, I mean, like I've said, the only thing the Bears have is a lower high at this point. That's the only thing they're banking on. There's not really much else. I mean, you've broken... I mean, you're technically at a fib level, right? You're at the 786 fib. So, until you really... You can see every day. I mean, look at this. Look at how perfect you respected this. This is why fibs are so important to watch. Look at how important you respected this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of being right under that fib level. So, I mean, it's going to give you some resistance. Just like the 618 gave you some resistance. You pull back. So it would be a relative area for a pullback, right? I'm just not betting against Bitcoin. But if it does pull back, I will buy some more BTC. I will gladly buy some more BTC. Heikinashi? Yeah, that's what I assumed. But yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with you, man. Like I said, there's not much to be bearish right now. You have, obviously, this short-term bearish stuff, right? There's a 4-hour daily bearish divergence. But it's 4-hour stuff. We're not talking about weekly stuff. We're talking about short-term time frame stuff. And then also the Bears will talk about the wedge, which, you know, is there. It's there. I mean, you can't argue that it's there. But what I'll say about a lot of these patterns is they tend to, a lot of these wedges, like rising wedges and bearish and bullish trends, tend to break to the upside. So we'll see if it does play out. But that's why we look at both sides, right? BTC gonna pull out before it smashes it? Probably. We're going to 0. Where are you a buyer of more BTC? I'll be buying more under 53. 53, I'll buy some more. You guys know the other day I bought some at 54. And if we drop under 53 again, I'll buy some more. Preferably 51.2. 51.2 is that sweet spot I'm watching for. But if we don't get down there, we don't go down there. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's why I bought some at 54, just in case we didn't go back down, right? If we do, that's fine. I'll buy out more. People like, a lot of times people like to, you know, oh, you bought at 54. It's lower than 54. That's fine. Like I've always said, the lower that Bitcoin stays down, the higher I think will go. That's just my personal opinion. There's a lot of people that think that way too. The longer that Bitcoin takes to hit its high, the higher we'll go. So if we have pullbacks from here and there, that's awesome, because pullbacks allow you to get more coins. And then when it does finally really start going again, you'll make more money because you have more coins. So pullbacks at the end of the day, really you should be looking at them as a gift, because when this thing does start really moving, you're gonna look back and say, why couldn't I get more coins? Why couldn't I get more coins? Why couldn't I get more coins? So, especially the little short-term dips, you should be taking advantage of those. In my opinion. But everyone has different stuff, right? Chuck says that means you're not buying anymore. Maybe, Chuck. I tend to agree with you. I don't know if it'll get to 51 too, but I have a buy order down there in case it does. If it doesn't, I'll be even happier. I'll be happy either way. Lewis said, Jordan, this looks bad. I think we're going just below $11 tonight. Daniel said, I can't get more coins because McDonald's won't give me a raise. Daniel, it's okay, man. I had to tough it out for 3 months. Staring at George every day, right? He was working on the other side. I was working on this side, and we were battling it out. We were battling it out for 3 months. It's okay. I'm gonna have to start going to McDonald's again if we dip. If we dipped again, I'll have to start working at McDonald's again for more dips. Whales are swimming at ETH BTC. We haven't actually looked at the ETH BTC chart in a while. Shib. Look at Shib. Shib's getting a little dippy. Shib down 7% in the last hour. We'll see what Shib does. But Shib is looking a little shibby, if you know what I mean. Just replace the B's with the T's, and you're good to go. Shib's looking a little shibby. Shib, and then we have, what are we looking at? Ethereum, Bitcoin. Let's zoom out what I had on here back in the day. What I had back in the day. So, oh yeah, this is what I'm watching for here. This was, yeah, so kind of like we talked about in the past. I mean, ETH tends to get outpaced by Bitcoin in Q4, and then in Q1, it usually freaking goes nuts against Bitcoin. Yeah? Literally every single time. Every single time. Every Q1 that's been in the history of ETH, with the exception of this one, but this one, you went nuts in December. You've had a pretty good move on the ETH Bitcoin ratio in Q1. This one looks like we actually broke below. We broke below this trend line, which is our, resistance all throughout here. Then you flipped it as support, and now you can see you're sitting under it. Will you get back above this? If you get back above this, it's going to be super bullish. If you don't, well, we could see Bitcoin outpacing ETH for a little bit. That could be the reality of the situation. So watch this. I think this is very telling whether we can get back above this trend line for ETH against Bitcoin. If we can't and we get rejected, well, it's probably Bitcoin's time to shine. If we can get back above this, hey, maybe ETH surprises us and we start, we start going nuts. Important to watch this trend line here. Total market cap is really dipping. Guys, Bitcoin's sitting at 57,000. All right. Bitcoin's down 0.7% on the new day. Jabba couldn't outpace anyone. He can in the Chinese food eating contest. Let me tell you, Jabba can eat some damn Chinese food. He can eat rice. He can pound rice. You should see him eat rice. He goes, He just sits there and just goes nuts on the rice. I don't know how he does it. I have no idea how he does it. We need a dip to propel. Can't say I agree that we need a dip to propel. I don't think we need a dip to propel. Bitcoin doesn't need a dip to propel. It really never does. Yeah, I think that's a common misconception that we need a dip to propel. I don't know if that is very true. Now, it's nice sometimes to come back down and test supports. But, I mean, you guys got to remember, man, I mean, in Q4s, Bitcoin doesn't need, I mean, in history, right? Throughout history, Bitcoin doesn't need dips in Q4. All right? This was October to December in 2020 last year. Yeah. You had, I mean, your biggest dip here was what? Like 12%. Other than that, I mean, you pretty much went up in a straight line. And it was the same thing back here in 2017. Obviously, I know you can't compare. But that's what you did in 2017 from October to December. Yeah. So obviously, history doesn't always repeat. Just for another example, if you want it, This is what Bitcoin did in 2016 in Q4. Didn't dip until right in the beginning of January. So keep that in mind. It doesn't need a dip. I think that's a common misconception. But a dip is obviously healthy. A dip is obviously a healthier way to move up. And I think, you know, the more dips you have, I think the higher you're going to go. But it doesn't need a dip. It doesn't need a dip. Andy said, yeah. But yeah, Andy, you are right. Like it's a healthier move up if there are dips in between, but it does, like I said, it doesn't need a dip. Can you see coming bear markets becoming shorter due to the increasing interest in crypto? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think we'll still have bear markets. I just don't think we're going to see, depending how high Bitcoin goes, I don't think we're going to see a 90% correction. For Bitcoin, at least. You might see it for altcoins. I just doubt you're going to see a 90% correction on Bitcoin. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. You know, there's too many big players in the space. Too many big players in the space. Now, like I said, if it goes to 200,000, could it pull back to whatever 90% of 200,000 is? It's what, 20,000? Could it pull back to 20,000? I think I did my math correctly there. I guess. I don't really see Bitcoin going to 20,000 either. I think 20,000 is pretty low. I think 20,000 is pretty low. I think somewhere in the $30,000 to $40,000 range will be the bear market. Will be the next bear market low. Somewhere in 30,000, 40,000 range. Just hypothetical. Unlikely I'll buy it all. And Jordan hopping off soon. You can tell he's getting bored. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty boring night in general. I mean, Bitcoin's sort of just it's slowly bleeding, which is probably the worst bleed. If you're gonna bleed, just bleed. But you're just kind of slowly bleeding here, and yeah, I mean alts are just kind of slowly bleeding too, which is the worst, man. If you're gonna slowly do something, slowly go up, or you know, give us a big dip, right? If you're gonna dip, just dip, get it over with. No one likes the little slow, monogamous, you know, little drip down. But hey, it could just end up being a bullish pattern here at the end of it. We could just end up pumping back up. So it's not the end of the world. All right, guys. It's 9:25. I'm going to freaking hop off here. Thanks for watching today, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If you haven't already, go follow me on the Twitters. On the Twitters. Right here. At Jordan Camrand. Over there on Twitter. Look at this little guy here. It's a little bear that's crying. With a little hat. Asking for a tip. Look at him. He's crying. Poor bear. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. As always, don't be panic selling your crypto. If you do see a dip, stay easy. Stay fresh. Catch you guys later. Peace.